Fear. It has 1,000 faces. It whispers in the silence before you take a step. It crawls into your chest when the unknown stands in front of you. It tells you that you are not enough, that you cannot win, that you should turn back before you even begin. Fear is the oldest enemy of mankind. It is the shadow behind every dream, the chains around every ambition, the voice that keeps the strong crawling and the brave trembling. But here I stand, and I am not afraid, because I am not just a survivor of fear. I am its answer. I am the storm that silence cannot stop, the flame that darkness cannot smother. I learned something long ago: fear is not a wall. It is a mirror. It shows you who you really are. And when I looked into it, I did not see weakness. I saw fire. I saw the hunger to rise. I saw the unshakable truth. I was not born to bow to fear. Fear has chased me. It tried to drown me in nights where I couldn't breathe, where every mistake replayed like a weapon against me, where every scar felt like a chain. But instead of breaking me, fear sharpened me. Like steel dragged across stone, I became a blade. Every whisper of doubt, every strike of pain, every door slammed in my face, all of it carved me into something fear could not control. They say fear makes cowards of men, but it made me relentless. It taught me how to walk when the ground shakes, how to breathe when the air burns, how to keep going when every voice tells you to stop. And now, I am not the hunted. I am the hunter. When fear looks at me, it sees its reflection, and it trembles. Fear thrives on silence. It grows in the spaces where courage sleeps. But I have no silence left to give it. When fear rises, I rise louder. When it tells me I can't, I become the proof that I can. Understand this: courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is the refusal to kneel. And I have refused. Again and again and again, until refusal became my nature. That is why I say these words with fire in my chest and steel in my voice. I am the answer to fear. I am the one who walks into the storm without turning back. I am the one who takes the blow and stands taller. I am the one who faces the fire and comes out burning brighter. Because fear has one weakness. It cannot touch the heart that has already decided. It cannot own the soul that has already chosen to rise. I decided long ago that I would not bow. Not to failure. Not to rejection. Not to the endless nights of doubt. I stood, even when my legs shook. I fought, even when my hands bled. I believed, even when the world laughed. And now, I am no longer a man haunted by fear. I am its reckoning. Think about this: fear feeds on tomorrow. It feeds on, what if? What if I fall? What if I lose? What if I fail? But I stopped asking, what if? I started saying, even if. Even if I fall, I will rise again. Even if I lose, I will learn. Even if I fail, I will become unbreakable. Fear cannot survive in the mind that accepts the worst and still chooses to fight. And that is why fear dies when it meets me. Look into my eyes and you will not see hesitation. You will not see doubt. You will see a fire that has walked through storms and refused to go out. You will see a soul that has been tested by nights darker than death itself, and still burns with life. I am not fearless, but I am beyond fear. I am its counterforce. I am its destruction. I am its answer. Fear is powerful. But power means nothing when it faces someone who has nothing left to lose. And I have given everything already. I have stood in the pit where the world tried to bury me. I have faced the nights when silence screamed louder than thunder. I have carried scars that no one can see. And I am still here. This is why fear cannot hold me. Because I have already seen its sharpest claws. I have already endured its deepest bite. And I did not break. Fear cannot kill me, because I was born from its fire. Now I am the one who casts shadows. I am the one who walks through fire and leaves ashes behind. I am the one who looks fear in the eye and makes it step back. Understand this. I did not come this far to bow to a whisper. I did not endure the storms of yesterday to kneel before the shadows of tomorrow. I did not bleed, fight, crawl, rise, and claw my way here, just to fear anything. I came this far to remind the world that fear has limits. But I do not. So when they ask who I am, I do not answer with hesitation. I do not answer with doubt. I do not answer with silence. I answer with fire in my voice and steel in my blood. I answer with the strength of every scar, the weight of every battle, the fire of every storm I survived. I answer with truth. I am not fear's prisoner. I am not fear's victim. I am not fear's prey. I am its end. I am its undoing. I am the storm it cannot weather, the fire it cannot smother, the will it cannot kill. I am the answer to fear.